Hi there and welcome back, or if you're new then hello and welcome aboard. I'm Tania and I'm from Tatty Treasures. So today I'm back with a sequel. It was from the Roxy challenge. So Roxy weekly challenge, who is Rachel at Roxy Creations. I'm doing her weekly challenge. And last week it was about stamping, did them on stickers. So I'd got an A4 craft sheet of sticker paper, excuse me, and then I punched it out with, I was going to say hole punch, you know, a circle thing, and now I've got some circle embellishments. So after that, because it was a little bit, just a little bit of a pain cutting the sticker paper. Now what I should have done is obviously put a piece of card over the top of it and done that, and I think it would have been a lot easier. But as I was doing it, I thought, well, it would actually be perfect on craft card or cream card or white card, but for me, craft card, to make some embellishment type things. So I've off camera, because if you've seen that video you won't want to see me stamping again. This time I was even more random than the first time. The first time I was a little bit careful, but then once you stamp them out you realise that you don't actually need to be careful at all you need to really do is fill space up, and I can see I have missed a few spaces. So that's that. And then somebody had said in the comments about doing it on vellum, and I was like, oh my goodness, yes. So I did do the brown and the green is stays on, but then I did the archival ink, and that's fine, it's dried fine. You can see where it's smudged, because it took just a little bit longer, and we're talking minutes, we're not talking, you know, a long time. So that's how that turned out. As yet, I've not thought really how to use it. Now, I'm assuming if I cut through this with this, that it's not going to... Oh, it has cut. Now, that really surprises me. I didn't think that would cut. Haha. Okay, so I'm just going to put that to one side for now, and I'm going to start off just cutting some 1-inch circles. So we'll go one, going as close as possible so I don't lose any. 2, 3, was that one okay? Yeah, this one's very close. 4, 5, 6. Really, I ought to do 8, 7. Yeah, that's a bit of a nondescript one. So I suppose if you've got any that turn out, you know, a little bit not very good, like that one, I can just get my script stamp and just go over it. So I'm just trying to find my script stamp, and I'll go over it in green, I think. That's cool. That one needed a bit more. Okay. So I'll leave that out for just in cases. So I've got 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Sorry. And I've got some little brads out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only got 6 out because that's all I was thinking of doing. And I'm just going to get my awl, and so any poker tool. These aren't very big, so I don't want to mess about trying to make a hole with those. So just poke it in and pop that in like so. Now because I'm going to store these, I'm going to bend the legs, and then I'm not going to push them down, I'm just going to keep them quite loose, and then when I go to use them, they're there ready. So when we're doing our policy type envelopes, and you know, we're doing it with the string, you can use these for that. So I wish I could separate this one, it would make my life a lot easier. So that's what I kind of thought of doing with the 1-inch ones. Yeah, it's nothing major, but it's a good one to have some spare, and they've already got the brads in, so that makes it a lot less fiddling about. Do the fiddling about beforehand, because you know, if I'm thinking, oh, I want to do a policy envelope, and then you're like, oh, I've got to get my punches out and got to get my brads out, and you know, all that kind of stuff. And now I'm just going to keep these in a tin, and I've got them ready. So that's that. I'm just going to grab another 2 brads. Normally with policy envelopes, you either do one at the top and, oh, that's a square one at the top, one at the bottom, or you can do just one and then wind it around. So let's get another 2. Could do with finding another square one. What's that one? Could do with getting that colour. The rest are bronzy. Oh no, that's that colour, so I could do with another bronzy one just in case I use them in 2s. Okay, so let's do those. A few weeks ago I did do some policy envelopes. At the end of this video I will put the link to my Roxy challenge playlist, and I'll find the playlist where I did the policy envelopes. I think it might have been in the Woodland series, so I'll link both of the playlists at the end. So that's those, and I've got a little tin where I keep circles for, well, that one's obviously not for policy envelopes, but I've got lots of 1-inch circles. Okay, so they can live in there. So that's one thing we've done. I'll keep them out because I'll obviously want a photo at the end. Ooh. So what else can we do? So this time I'm going to do the 1.5. Okay, I think I've got 8 there. I don't know why I didn't ink around the others, but I didn't. So I want to ink around these. I think that just finishes them off nicely. And I am using the walnut stain. So these ones I'm going to make into, well, some of them, I think 4 of them, I'm going to make them into dangles. And now I know that it goes goes through the vellum, I think I'll leave those for the next thing. I think I'm gonna cut out 4 in 1 inch. So let's have a look. Seeming to want to cut on that side. Right, I can just nibble the rest out with my scissors. Okay, so I'm thinking that might be too small actually. I could have done with one that was 1 1/4. But I haven't got any in quarters. That's that one. So let me just gonna get some one, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Just try it with a small hole. I don't know. Can you fit those through the small hole, or do you need small ones? I'm not sure. Have a look. So, where'd you get small ones from? Because they're too big. So let's do the big one. Okay, pop that in. Okay. Honestly, I can never remember where the thingy one is. I'm just gonna do them now, because otherwise I'll have to keep twisting it around to find out which way I'll do it. Okay, so let's pop these in. Yep. I think that bit of vellum just adds a bit to it. Okay, so that's those. Oh my goodness. Let's I don't think I need that anymore. I've got a sweet, because I've got a throat sweet in. So I've got a couple of ball pins. Got a couple of charms, and I've gone for woodland because that's what I'm project-wise what I'm doing at the minute. And I've got a couple of they jump rings. Have I got one missing? 1, 2, 3. I think I've got one in here anyway. 4. So I don't know if to put the charm on here then might be too long. I don't know. Oh, look at that. That's lovely. So open that. Oh yeah, they're really nice. Probably would have been better if I'd got some smaller rings. So it didn't dangle so far, but I think I prefer it like that. That's that one. These big ones, you can just do them with your finger. You don't need to get them tools out, what I'm no good using. Yeah, I like that. I think you might be better with either a smaller jump ring or a smaller charm. Not that I don't like the bigger ones at all. Okay, so we have some circle charm dangles. So that's number 2. Get some of these back out my tin so I don't forget that I've made them. Put those with those. Right, what next? I was thinking you could do them as a tab. Now you could either, let's just get a tag to have a look. So you could put it on that way, or you could put it on that way, which I really do like. So you would just glue it across there and then stick it on. So I think I am going to leave it double. I was going to cut it in half, but actually I think it probably needs to be, what, I mean, that's 200 GSM. Let's do 1 halfways then. So we'll do 4. Okay. Now, I didn't know if going like that looks very much like those whale tails, doesn't it? Hey, it does. Haha. So I'll cut those in half. Let's do another one. I'll go for a deeper don't think that's right, is that? Oh, it is, isn't it? Very, very similar. So I'll cut that in half like so. some ink around them. I need to take my lid off. It would help. So I'm going to put some eyelets in these. I might pause. Like, I'll do a few on camera and then pause, because obviously it's only the same thing. Now they was 1.5 inch. So to me, I think they're about the right size. I think 2 would be far too big, and I think 1 would be too small. But if you'd got the like 1 3/4, maybe that would be okay. So that's a bit hard to know where to put them, because obviously you're going to be sticking the bottom bit down, so you want to go quite high up, but not too high up. That's how people do it. I'm sure they don't do it like that when they just shoot something you don't really realise. Then these ones, I think I'll keep these on my desk. Because a lot of the journal cards I've been making, I haven't been putting tabs on, because I don't know if I want them to be tabs on the top or on the side. So I know I've got lots of journal cards with no tabs on, so if I keep these like in a little dish on my desk, they'll be ready for me to use. Ooh, it's good practice for me using this, isn't it? I'm obviously getting a lot more confident with that. I've not got the big one out many times, but I think once I feel confident with this, I'm sure I'll be fine with the other one. I'm always the same one. You know, when I've got something new, I'm always a bit unsure. Let me just do that one again. That's it. I've all got them little washers on them. I don't really use those washers. Let's put one on. I just think it makes it even more fiddly. It's no different to me. Last one. Hooray! I was going to pause it, but oh, come on. Where's that gone? I can see it. Yeah, I really like those. Haha. Step. Right. So that's those. So put those over there. What else? What else? Right. I'm going to pause a tick. Okay. So I'm going to do another 2 small ones. Let me cut some of this off. Let's go as close as possible, so I'm not wasting any. Should I go this way? Because I'm four. Now I could do one of those windy things on there because it's that kind of envelope. I made this into a little triple pocket. I've got quite a few videos on expanding envelopes. Obviously I've just done it in a smaller version. So I'd probably just stick it down, or if you've made a journal and you've got like bits of words and maybe, you know, circles from the kit or the papers that you've used, it'd be nice for like little stamp pieces to go with the journal and pop it in with that. I think it'd be nice stuck in the front of a journal. And then you've got all your little bits to decorate as you're journaling. So that's that. That's I think around here and here. And this envelope is one that Violet sent me. So she's made that from like a die, and then she's sewn around it. And I'm just gonna quick ink around this. Now, how would I stick these in the journal? Because you best to think about how you're going to use it, because it helps you then with the orientation. It's like, am I going to be using the envelope that way, or am I going to be using it that way? So how wide is that? Just over 5.5. So this is my normal size copy paper. So it would just fit across, which that'd be nice because you'd have a pocket there, and then you could open that. Okay. So I'm going to glue this down. And so I'm going to place that there so I know where the glue is. And then you've got a little stopper. So that's for that one. And this one. I'm going to do this one a bit higher up because I want to put some more glue on it, because it's a bit more heavier type card. Yep, I think that'll be that'll be fine once it's dried. Yeah. Okay, my phone was full of stuff, so I've had to delete it cut out. So all I did was I just whipped my stencil out, and I've just lightly stenciled over it with the distress ink, just to give it a bit of something. So that's that. I'm sure you saw me stick those on, and I said that I was going to use them stuck down 3 sides so you could put something at the back. And on this one I was going to put this, and I was going to see what I'm wondering about some tea bags. Maybe I could could do with some brown darkness, really. I don't want to use that. I'm going to save that for something that's maybe something like that. Let's cut that. So if we had that like that and that, I think I could do that. I think so. Right. So let's pop this down. Oh, come on. Right. So pop that there. I just put that pin in, just see if. So I've laid it flat, that's it. I think it's incredible how quick it blocks up. I suppose it is glue. Right, that's gonna just go under that, like so. And I don't know about just stamping a number there, or do I want a bit of a mushroom? I don't think I do. Oh no, I think I'm gonna stamp a number. I keep saying I think I'm gonna stamp a number. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, do it then. Shall I have that? I'm going to put that one there. I think I'm just going to do it in the distress ink. If it don't work out, I can just put some washi tape over it. Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah. Right, so that's that one finished. What do I want on here? Just I'm going to ink up this mushroom. I don't know if to put it in front of that. Let's ink that up, see what it looks like. I don't know how long the first video was. I think it was 20 something minutes. Get a bit of this writing. I'm not wowed, but am I supposed to be? I don't know. Everything can't be a masterpiece, can it? Then I think it's going to want something up there. So I'm going to put it down because it looks fine. I'm just not like, oh wow. But like I say, I don't think everything has to have the wowness. that off there. That's it. I think that it just needs, I was going to, in fact, I won't be a minute, I was going to print some more William Morris paper out. Okay, I'm back. So I think I'm just going to rip a piece of, I think I want something burgundy. So these William Morris papers I got from a shop called Sunday Fable. And I like these because there was just little squares, and I thought for collage, having little, you know, chunks of paper was a lot better, because, you know, I've just printed one sheet off and I've got 6 different designs, which is perfect for collage. So that's that. I'll save that one a bit. Right, I'm feeling something red, so let's, yeah, so difficult to rip off. Right, so let's just rip that off. That's what I want. Okay, yeah, that's all it needed. It just needed something. I just want it to be that way. No, that way. A bit away. That's it. Do I want any at the top? I think I do. And I might just put a little label. Let's just rip that down a little bit more. And that. No. Let's have a look at a word. Where did I put the words? Got wood notes. Yeah, I like that. So I'm gonna put that down, and then I'll just ink around the little label. I think I'll just cut that down a little bit. Give it an ink round. That. Yeah, that's lovely. Oh, that's a lot nicer. Okay, so we've got those. Right, what else can I do? So I've got a little tiny pocket here, and I've got one of the little slot pockets out. Both of these Violet sent me. So I don't have a die cut machine, and I don't particularly want one. I've not got the room for one. But yeah, there's some absolutely wonderful dies. So it's lovely, and I get sent these lovely ones. Right, so I'm thinking that can go on there, and that can go on there. Now what am I going to do with it? Let's pop these back over there. They want clipping up. Okay. Let me just put my lozenge in my thing. too. It's just around that. It is a little bit too big. No, I'll save that for something else. Right, let's have a look what I've put in here. Got this little hedgehog. No, he's too big for that one. Got some little leaves. Could perhaps put those on. Then maybe a word. Yeah, I'm liking that. So, do I want to put anything under there? Let's have a look what a little bit of tea bag looks like. And obviously, once you've made these papers, I mean, we've been doing them with circles. You obviously don't have to just do them with circles. I mean, I think they'd make nice little covers for notebooks. So I'm only going to want a really small bit. Yeah, that's okay. Right, so put that on that. Put that on that. That. Yep. Yep. Come on. I don't want them both go in the same way. Right, so let's get that stuck down. So put that there, and then, or should we? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Now, do I want a piece of this? I might want the blue one, but we'll see. Yeah, that's perfect. Let's try it that way. Yeah, that's even perfecter. Okay, so let's cut this down. We obviously could have stamped all over this or stenciled all over the frame. I've already inked this at some point. And that's that. So just a little embellishment. Do the same kind of thing with this. Just a little bit of tea bag there. What else have we got? Do a little tiny. Now I want something in the circle. I think I'm going to go leaves again, just for the, you know, it's a small circle. It's gonna be able to get anything to go in. Now I don't think I'm going to put any paper under it this time. So these are just a little bit bigger. Right, let's turn it around. Not like it really makes any difference, but pop that there. No, I don't want that there. Let's have that. Like so. Let's just rip a bit of this blue paper. Like that. I'm going to clear this down. Okay, let's remove that bit off. That can go there. I think I'll just put it a bit higher and then put a word underneath it. I'm not going to put it fully down until it's just ink around. Okay. Now I think I am just going to put a little bit of stenciling. That's better. Surprising now, just a bit of stenciling just fills it in nice. So that's that. What else? So I've done clusters. No, I haven't. I've done brad buttons. I've done envelope flaps, tabs and dangles. So let's do some big circles. And I've got my little hole punch. I've never used this. Well, you can't see what you're doing. I don't know how much paper you need. Ooh. Stop. I don't know where that's gone to. Oh, it's there. Oh, where? It just drops really funny. And it doesn't feel like you've done it. And obviously, because you can't see underneath, you don't know how close you are. So we've got some hole reinforcers. Okay, so that's another use of the paper, and that's good for your scraps when you've done something else. Right, let's cut this off. This is what I was doing. Let's, can't believe how much we've got left out of one piece. So I know what I'm going to do with those, and I know what I'm going to do with those. So I've got that left. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do another big one. Okay. Then I'm going to do another 1 at 1.5 for this. Then I think I'm going to do another 2 big ones, and then I'm going to see if I can get any more inch ones after that. So that's those. Gosh, I can't believe how much you can get out of that. Let's just rip that back. Okay. So they will go in my tin ready to put brads in. Right, I'm going to pause for a tick. Okay, so I've got this small tag. I can't remember if it was from Happy Mail or I did buy some craft tags off Etsy, which came in all little different sizes. I forgot what the shop name is. I must go back into my purchases because it's a nice little shop. It was a UK shop. Yes, I must have favorited it, so I can't remember seeing it, because if you favourite them on Etsy, obviously when they list something new, when you go on your Etsy account, there'll be, I think it's a little bell or something, little love hearts, and if you press that, it will show you all the new things what have been put in, you know, the shops that you favourite. But yeah, I've not noticed it come up. So I think to around the tag, the mushroom and the circle, and I'm kind of thinking of laying that there like so, maybe about there, but just putting some collage down. So I'm gonna go with this blue. Ink around that. I think when you are an inker, things really look different when you've not inked them. Yeah, I find it quite odd looking at things what haven't been inked, but that's only because, you know, I do ink. So I'm liking that. What else can I add? So I'm going to pop that down. Maybe just put some tea bag behind the mushroom. So let's find out. So we want that about there. It's about there. Okay, pop that there. We're going to have that there. So we want a bit of something behind it. Do we just want some text? Let's have a look at this. Text. This is from a book that I've used in, well, in an upcoming Facebook challenge that will be starting on Monday. For anybody who wants to join in, hopefully get you using some of your books up. And don't tell me you don't have any. Or clinging on to them, not wanting to use them. Carol, Alison, I'm sure there's lots more if you're looking about. So I'm going to pop that there, like so. And then I'm just going to pop that there. I like that. I was going to re-ink it again. Let's see if I can get in some seam binding. And then I think we'll continue this in a part 2, which will be up in a few hours time. I don't mind that that's coming just off a little bit. Okay, so that's that. I don't think that bit's any good. Do we want, got Toadstool Forest, Toadstool Forest Wisdom, got Nature. Oh, that'd be nice. So let's pop that there. Maybe a bit of tea bag behind this. Yeah, that would be nice. Let's just rip it down just a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, like that. Let me just grab some seam binding or something. So I have gone through and put all my things in these little bags. So I've got lots, you know, fibres, ribbon. These are all browns. You know, edging type things, lace, some more fluffy wool that needs to go next to the other fluffy wool, and then this is seam binding. So I've just got 2 boxes, I've got 3 actually, 1 brown, 1 green and 1 neutral. Some neutrals have found the way in here, but that's fine. I'm wondering about this nice rust colour. So I find it so hard knowing how much to cut off. I either do it and, you know, there's not enough, or I do it and it's too much, and once you've cut it off you've not actually got enough to do anything with it. I mean, I do put it in a tin to save for clusters and things, but look, you know, it's nothingness. So that's that one. I love that. So that's it for now. I shall see you later on. Thanks for watching. If it sparked off any ideas, do let me know, because yeah, I'm loving it. Yeah, it just took a little while to do the stamping, and the first part of the stamping I find quite boring, but after that it's all fun. But yeah, doing those 2 today seemed to be quite time consuming, but as you've seen, how many I got out of one sheet is loads. So, you know, if you wanted to do one on vellum, one on cream, one on craft, if you've got some decorators paper or some piano paper or straw paper, you could do another one in those, and you'd have, you know, plenty forever, really. So that's that. I'm going. So I shall see you later. Bye for now.